Welcome back to our series of short videos as we work through the Baptist Catechism. Today we're going to jump right into question number 2. That question is, excuse me, ought everyone to believe there is a God? The answer to that question is everyone ought to believe there is a God, and it is their great sin and folly who do not. There's a couple of scripture text associated with this answer, Hebrews 11:6 and Psalms 14:1. And then there's a couple more that I want to pick up, Psalm 19:1 and Romans 1:19 and 20. And we'll pull those up so that you can see those. Hebrews 11:6 says this, "And without faith it is impossible to please him, for whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him." This is Hebrews 11, that great Faith Hall of Fame chapter, and the writer of Hebrews states that without faith, you're not going to please God. It is not possible. You can't do anything to please God without first believing that he exists and he rewards those who seek him. So this again is pointing to the folly and the foolishness of denying the existence of God. The next text is Psalm 14, verse 1. You're probably familiar with this one. "The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, they do abominable deeds. There is none who does good." This is what Scripture says. The Scripture says that the person who says in his heart, there is no God, that person is a fool. That person is foolish. That person is deceived. That person is just plain wrong. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They do abominable deeds, and there is none who does good. So again, with those two verses that we just covered, you cannot please God unless you know that he, believe that he exists, and you are foolish if you do not believe or deny the existence of God. And just because you deny the existence of God, you choose to not believe in the God of Scripture, that does not mean he does not exist. That does not mean that you will not stand before him in judgment, no matter how hard you deny it. You can continue to deny it all the way to your grave, and then when you stand before him in judgment, you will have no more room to deny that he exists because you'll be standing before him. The next verse is Psalm 19:1. And this is one of my additions. This is not in the catechism itself, but I remember telling you in the last video that occasionally I might bring in a couple other verses that seem pertinent. Psalm 19:1 starts out like this: "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork." And this fits several of the questions in the catechism. But all of creation speaks to the existence of God. That's basically what this verse is saying. All of creation speaks to the existence of God. All you have to do is look around, and you can tell that there is a God. And then Romans 1:19 and 20, and we'll close. "For what can be known about God is plain to them." Again, this is speaking to fallen, sinful people, those who deny the existence of God, who are haters of God and anything to do with God. What can be known about God is plain to them because God has shown it to them. "For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse. Again, all of creation speaks to the existence of God. All of creation speaks to the divinity of God, His power, His eternality. All of this is clearly perceived in creation. This is called general revelation. You know there's a God just by the fact that things exist. And yet, it behooves everyone, it is necessary for everyone. Everyone should believe, according to the Catechism. Ought everyone to believe there is a God? Yes, everyone ought to believe there is a God, and it is their great sin and folly who do not. So those who choose to reject God will indeed stand before Him and face Him, no matter how hard they deny it. They are in serious error to continue to deny. All right, thank you, and we'll pick up question 3 the next time.